Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review so we can continue to give you the ish that we talk. And now that is out the way, I will not act like I'm on AM fucking radio. What the fuck's the deal, all of you ugly motherfuckers? What's poppin'? I'm here with you. We here together. We gonna make this shit pop. Lindsay, what the fuck is going on, my dog?
Like, what will be a breaking point for you where you just like, you know what, I'm out?
Yeah, so I was about to say this is where we ask the audience.
Yeah.
So
you already
said cheating, right?
Yeah. Cheating.
Okay.
So
Anybody
you're not giving a pass or nothing like that.
There ain't no way.
That's no way.
Do it once and do it twice. There ain't no way. You was affecting yourself.
So it's like if it's just cheating for her, like, so is it cheating for you the same way too? Yeah. So like if you cheat, do you feel like I need to leave this relationship?
If I would ever cheat, I would leave you first. I would leave you first.
You such a gentleman.
I do what I do.
You such a gentleman. That shit don't happen in real life, but you such a gentleman. Anything else?
In the moment.
In the moment.
That's different. I wouldn't be in the moment.
So you wouldn't put yourself in the moment. I got you.
Yeah. Like, make it make sense. Like, cause what's the moment?
When I decide it's the moment, it's the moment.
Oh, okay.
If I never say to myself, like, I should probably get out of here.
So like, do the whole time you just like, oh no, this cool. This ain't. We just chilling. She just wanna rub my back. That's cool. Ain't nobody tripping. It's like, oh, okay, okay, oh, all right, you ain't gotta kiss my neck. That's okay. Cool. This is not the moment yet.
Not yet.
It's not the moment yet.
I didn't do it.
So it's like, now my pants is down. This is.
If she pulls them down.
Oh, this ain't the moment. This ain't the moment. This ain't the moment.
She did it.
This ain't the moment. So when is the moment? When you're done, you're like, yeah, this is the moment.
Just said, bro. I'm like, I'm supposed to go to the store. I've been gone for 2 hours.
I had to go get my bro,
that's
right?
The moment, yep.
That's the moment.
That's the moment.
Okay, so that's your.
What you
So this is cheating for you. Like, if she cheats, oh hell no. But like, I just had to wait on the moment. Like, no. That's ain't the moment. That wasn't the moment. No, she sucked my d. I didn't ask for it.
I don't say the words.
It's like, no, I didn't know. You know when I feel something wrong, baby, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. When she was like, I was like, maybe it's time for me. Ain't no restaurateur gonna run up on Keith Lee. Let's just end that shit right there. Y'all talk a lot of shit, but y'all not about to run up on. Ain't nobody about to run up on him, slap no food out of his face, and tell him, bitch, what? Like, that's just not gonna happen to him in no way, shape, possible.
So Saucy Santana got in on it. He pretty much was like, tag me in. And he snapped on DJ Academics and told him to pull up. He was like, go to my page. We got all kinds of bookings. We outside. Come pull up at one of the bookings, you know, and I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Saucy Santana just doesn't look like the homosexual man that you gonna hit, and he look like that dude off of Low Down Dirty Shades. He ain't about to grab his face and be like, "Oh, Bernard,
him, you slut, Bernard."
He about to beat the dog shit out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm laughing because it's gonna be so funny because you're gonna see a dude massively beating the shit out of a man with an open fist, and you gonna hear, bitch, bitch.
Yep, you live.
What up, y'all? How is everybody doing? You know what I do. This is the host of the Ish We Talk. You know, I am Lily. I am the black smoking, joint toting bad MO that you see in front of you. I am with the lady that pushes the bells and the whistles, the 6 foot do-gooder, blonde bombshell, the lady that understands the topics, the reason why I am on the interwebs right now. So you don't see her on camera, but give a round of applause for my friend, my dog, and my cousin Lindsay.
Hi.
What's up, Lindsay? What's up,
What's
with
going
it? Hey, what's up with it? And we got the pleasantries out the way through the intro, you know, but I always want to give a big shout out to TikTok, and I want to give a big shout out to Twitch. TikTok right now, be following us when we go live, so big shout out to them. Check this out, y'all. We are doing something different today, and I really, really do respect it. We're having an interview with one of the top tier premier coming up podcasts, the Authentic Podcast. I have the luxury of knowing these guys since I was knee high to a frog's eye. But I want them to introduce themselves as the Authentic Podcast. Who want to go first?
Fat Bear the Turtles, man. Authentic Social Club Podcast.
Yeah, I'm Bon Don, man. DeMarco, the mediator, man, with the Authentic Social Club Podcast, man.
Shouts out to Mogul, we can't be here.
Yeah, shouts out to Mo and Bell.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trey, the LD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, crew love, baby, crew love.
So we got Derek watching. He says, "What up, fam?"
What up, peoples?
What up with it, Derek?
What's up, man?
And
What
then Rashad is watching too. He says, "Man, I'm proud of y'all. Keep doing it. I like him."
Appreciate
Oh, it's 3 of y'all now. Hey, y'all keep pushing. I like this show.
It's still just one of me, but these are my brothers.
Yes,
These are my brothers, and
Yeah.
we gonna jump in and out on each other's podcast every time we have to do it. And then when we do that, it's gonna be 4 of us, because you can't even say that Lindsay is not a part of this, man. I'm talking about, again, Lindsay is the reason why I even jumped on the interwebs. I was one of those dudes that didn't know anything about anything. But back to the Authentic. Tell us about yourselves, man.
About the podcast?
About yourself, period. So not even about the podcast. Let's do this, because I want to be a real, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this as a real journalist. How did y'all meet?
You want me to go? That's a hell of a story. That's a hell of a question right there, boy. Well, shit, we was tots, man. We was kids, man. You know what I'm saying? We was barely touching our teenage years. You know what I'm saying? When me and Fat Baby, we locked up, and you know we locked in with each other, man. From the pit, man, swamp pit. You know what I'm saying? South swamp side. You know what I'm saying? Out south. You know what I mean? And we was hustling, man. We was in the streets. You know what I mean? And Fat Baby, you know, his OGs, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Steve Johnson. Pork, you know what I'm saying?
Pork.
Rico, Frederico. Hey, much love, big bro. Perry, Huss, Big Court, you know what I'm saying? Well, Cortez, you know what I'm saying? Chauncey, Kush. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Chauncey, man.
Yeah,
My God.
Yeah, my guys. But yeah, man. We locked in for being hustlers, man, from the ground up, man. You know, we was them type of dudes where, you know, we didn't have no plug. You know what I'm saying? We went and got that pack, man, and was out there pushing pieces. You know what I'm saying? If we did get a quarter, 9 or half, we breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? We getting every little bit, man.
Right.
Yeah, this is the era where, you know, we didn't have cell phones like that. We had pagers. You know what I'm saying? And so we was beating the block up, man, every day. And I held my niggas accountable. You know, I would tell my guys, man, early bird get the worm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we were still going to school too. That's the thing. We was it was different for us, you know.
You know, Mama wasn't playing that anyway.
Yeah. We'll go bust a few heads, you know what I'm saying? And then we headed to school.
I'm glad you said it. So let me ask y'all a question, because I know a little bit of about my bro's background. But I want to and I'm not gonna dig too much, but I want to ask, like, how did it feel back then, like when y'all were doing this and y'all had, y'all jumped off the porch? Did y'all jump off the porch to because of just what everybody else was doing, or did y'all jump off the porch because it was a need?
I'm gonna say this. I jumped off the porch because my friend jumped off the porch. How we grew up, we weren't low class, but we really wasn't middle class either,
Yeah.
Our grandmothers and them was high class, stuff like that. So, we still mixed with the good life, But we had a mother that preserved everything, you see what I'm saying, though? So when my friends was out there, I wanted to be out there with them, you see what I'm saying? And a lot of them because they helped my mother when she was struggling, you know what I'm saying? But I remember a time, man, being on that corner. I'm talking about. Mama used to come through, give me her money.
Yeah.
Here, you embarrassing me. My Jehovah's Witness friends see you out here selling. I'm gonna give you my money. I should just put it back in her bottom drawer. I remember telling Mama, like, I'm in the deep, you know what I mean? And she never really seen me. So I remember one day, Mama used to remember she used to work 11 to 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this particular day, she was working from 7 in the morning to 11. So, she was like, well, when I leave, you got to start leaving. You know what I mean? I said, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm getting myself together. I think she gone. So I pulled out a couple of zips, started breaking that shit down.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes later, I heard the keys in the door. So I'm thinking it's probably you or Punkin. I'm like, nah, they at school. This mom, I heard him put the paper towel on the plate. And she walking past. With the tape used to be, she walking past like she goes to the kitchen.
Lily, can't smoke on TikTok.
Oh shit.
And flipped the napkin. What is this? What you doing here? Cooking stuff over my house? Try to flush it. I'm like, no, Mama, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get my money out, and I won't, I won't have it. Don't have it in my house no more. All that, you know what I mean? But the beautiful thing about it was that you could wake up and see your friends every day on the weekends, because that's all you had was each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. Meeting up at the barbershop, meeting up at Smoke Park, swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's bigger than the game that I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we all we knew.
Yeah, it's all we knew every day. I'm talking about we every day, man. We would link up every day, meet on the block, and we was chasing it back, man. We was getting that money, man.
We went to house party. We had some adventures, man. We had some adventures, man. But that's the thing. The beautiful thing about it, you also had some bad times, some nightmares and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But real men get over that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question from Rashad. He says, I'm a square. What does jumping off the porch mean? I'm sure other lame ass cats want to know.
Getting into the streets.
Yeah.
Getting your feet wet into the streets.
Yeah, just know what I'm saying. It's going on out there. I want to say this because I know because I tell you all the time, but you know what I'm saying, just for the audience knowing, like, I always held the utmost respect for my brother growing up. And it was and I'll tell you, I don't think you probably know this, but I'll tell you right here. One of the reasons why I hold the utmost respect for you, and Jasmine knows this because we had this conversation before. I remember when I told you one day when I was a kid, I think I was like 11, 12 years old, and I said, man, I don't never want to be like you. And you punched me in the face and you said, That's cool. You don't have to be, but you gonna think about it. And because I want to be quite honest, he was like, "You gonna come to me one day, and I got you, bro." And he was like, "Cause I love you, but don't disrespect me." Right. And you know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where I didn't think about it back then, but then, like as we grew older, like the things that was going on, because it was one of those things where most of the time that we were growing up, we had to grow up apart. You know what I'm saying? We had to grow up apart because of jail and things of that nature. And then I had to just be out here. And when you seen that I was out here and I was, you know what I'm saying, I was able to just, you know what I'm saying, take care of myself. That's when you was like, okay, I'm gonna show you this. And like you showed me one thing, and I took off like a stock market, and you was like, nah, that's because that's in us. That's in us. That's our blood. That, you know what I'm saying? That's our bread and butter. We gonna, if we don't know how to do anything, we don't know how to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? People. And so this is why I asked that question earlier, is because you always was on, either it was your friends or family or anything, you was always on looking out for everyone. You never wanted to be the only rich man there. Right. And that's why I think a lot of people need to understand when it comes to like the hustle or anything, either on the streets or outside of the streets, like how do y'all even navigate thinking about, I can't be the only rich man here? Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people, and that's just us as Black folks. We all getting this mentality of, once I get there, I don't want to pull nobody else in. But y'all pull everybody in.
Oh yeah,
how do y'all have that mentality?
Where we was like, yeah, we was like we was family since day one. Yeah, when we locked in, it was it was bigger than the game. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than the block, man. Like I said, we all would get up, man. It'd be the 15, 20 of us. You know what I'm saying? But we had a section. We had a whole section. You know what I mean? When if you're from Kansas City, Missouri, and when people talk about out south, I mean, like anybody that stayed in Kansas City, they know about out south, man. They call us uppity. You know what I'm saying? Why you call us up? We hustle like everybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I remember Sheila first and from the projects always say that to me, like, "Well, your mama stay out south in the house." I'm like, "Well, my mama ain't got no big house."
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We the same. We just call it different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We in the hood, y'all in the projects. We just call it different.
Yeah.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you touched on that, because I think a lot of people, especially growing up in this town, like when you represent the South Side or the Southeast Side, like where we grew up, like a lot of people think because you got the park over there, you know, you got all sorts of a quick little drive, you at the cheap stadium, all of this, they think it's sweet. They know what I'm saying. They really do think it's sweet, but little do they know, like we lost more people than y'all probably did in the projects.
Out south, you know, out there in our area, it was like more and drug infested. You know, even when you know, we was young. You know, so, you know, we had a lot of big wigs up there, so also dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous.
Also dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You had to really be on your pivot, man, to really survive in them streets for real. You know, because we lost friends every day. I got a tattoo full of them on my body.
Yeah. You're walking billboard.
Right, for real. So it's like some people don't tell when they give you the game. A lot of people don't tell the bad side. They always tell the pieces of cream side.
Yeah.
You know, the money, the cars, you know, the women, the jury, all that. You feel me? But they don't tell you if your ass get caught, what's gonna happen. Or, you know, you can get snaked by. And then when you said earlier, is why the thing that everybody should have money, right? Because what I want for me, I want for everybody, especially this with me. So the reason why you want everybody to have what you have, because you don't want nobody to feel, you know, oh, they forgot about me, left out.
Yeah.
They start thinking scandalous, stealing your money, stealing your pack. You know what I'm saying? Hooking up with other dudes to get you.
Yeah, to undercut you.
You know what I'm saying? So
it
was good.
I'm a square, and I didn't live all that shit.
Everybody in our
So,
squad had
it was good, you know what I'm saying? But Porch would sit down and tell us, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, don't just be around when the bread's in the oven cooking. Mm-hmm. Be around when we bake it, when we, you know, we doing it up. You feel what I'm saying, though? So you got to think a lot of these dudes today ain't get this type of game. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about this 90s game. I'm talking about this priceless. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got to think I learned off all my friends. I was kind of like the youngest out of a lot of my older friends. So a lot of my friends was dangerous. Mm-hmm. They didn't play. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But they was good niggas. You couldn't tell unless you was with them.
Unless you was with them. Yeah. And that's one thing I will say. My square ass, as much as I know what I'm saying, I used to be out the way. When people found out I knew who I knew, or the niggas that used to let me, that open arm let me in, people used to know what I'm saying, and that's when I used to get the whole reputation of, because I remember you said it like, nah, niggas fuck with you because you quiet for real. But that quiet nigga is, you know what I'm saying, that's the one, you know what I'm saying, you need to watch out for. Yeah. And so that's why, and I used to always love how all of that, even when you were gone, like that's one thing that I respect about you so much, as far as not even just my brother, just as a man, like you gone, this nigga, those niggas, everybody was like, nah, bring him over here. One, we know this nigga ain't gonna do no talking. No, we know this nigga ain't gonna switch sides. This nigga as loyal as a motherfucker as anything. I'm talking about. Right. We bring him in, we ain't gotta worry about nothing. That. So how much does that mean to y'all? Because you know, you got a lot, especially nowadays. Let's just keep it 100. Nowadays, we get to the whole meat and potatoes of niggas they'll come up, everybody will make $1 million with each other. Right. And then a nigga will turn around and start telling. How do y'all differ from that?
Well, you know how it is. It's like what Big Pigs and say, Reese, his big brother.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Big Reed, Maurice Simmons.
He say either
my big brother.
Pressure gonna make diamonds or it can bust pipes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna be a diamond and you're gonna bust pipes. There you go. So you know, we was kind of taught at a young age, you know, what to do, what not to do for us in the streets and the game. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Because it was embedded. You know what I'm saying? Big P. You know what I'm saying? One of my first serious investigations, man. You know, just don't say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just teaching you shit early. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Kush used to say. I'm telling you early, if you don't like him, I hate him. Yeah. And he meant that.
Yeah, he stood on business.
Yeah. He meant that.
I give it to you.
He's not with any of our friends. If we didn't like, he's not gonna talk to them. He was a real friend.
He loyal to a fault, man.
But a few, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? You have your disagreements with your guys, y'all fight, you know what I'm saying? Not to really hurt each other, but
Yeah.
Like sports, you know what I'm saying? Sports gonna get you just to let you know, nigga, this is me. You know what I'm saying? But not to hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Because you forced to say, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas go body. Anybody hit in the face, I'm gonna hit you in the face.
And that was one thing we did,
that was taught.
You know what I'm saying?
And so as I got older, I kind of knew, like, damn, money ain't everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a couple questions. Rashad says, what's the difference between the hood and the projects?
Well, the hood is in the city. The projects is in the city too, but we're, you know what I'm saying, they come from high tower, the big buildings.
Yeah.
We come from the homes, you know what I'm saying? Neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? It's dangerous. Projects dangerous too. But what's different is they live in buildings, they live in compounds.
We live in neighborhoods. Yeah, we live in neighborhoods.
You know what I'm saying?
And we live in the hood, Shit.
Yeah. My mama from the projects, T.B. Watkins.
Yeah. Shout out to T.B. Watkins.
But the thing is, what people fail to realize is that some of us, we lived in projects too. Yeah, we live in projects too. We
my sister Panya got us apartment down there in TV Watkins.
Yeah, Watkins Square, TV Watkins, Wayne Minor.
See, we wasn't one of the best shit.
Yeah,
I tell people that
we was everywhere.
West side, east side.
The west side, yeah.
You know, we hustled everywhere, man. We had friends everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might have a couple of friends in school. You know what I'm saying? That might hustle on 24th Street and invite us down there.
You better say it.
And we'd do the same. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we pull up. Yeah. Especially when we was young tots, because we would skip school. I remember we had that fight. Shouts out to JJ, man, his brother Neil, man.
Rest in peace, JJ.
Yeah, JJ gone? I didn't know that. Damn, it's crazy. But yeah, they came into school, man, jumped on little bro, man. I'm like, what? Man, I took off running. Scott tried to grab me, these security guards. Yeah, I shook him and shit. He fell down the stairs.
Southeast.
Southeast.
Scott, he was there too. He was like 90 years old.
Yeah. Scott been moving. But we
Scott was a bad motherfucker though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I seen Scott jump 3 stories.
Yeah.
I watched that nigga jump 3 stories to come get me. I said, "Goddamn white boy."
He tried to do the same thing with me. Like I said, I ran out there. You know, we had our fist fights. So about time we leave, and I'm saying this for a reason. A lot of them dudes who came out to get in that same fight, man, that fell out. We ended up leaving school, man. It was probably like 20, 30 of us leaving school, man. These niggas from down north, south, east, west. You know what I mean? We everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And we just locked in, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't none of this backbiting. Dudes really hating on each other. It was just it was camaraderie. It was camaraderie it was just respect because the money was good, man, back then. Every day.
Right. So
okay, so I got some more. Rashad also says, tell them when I touch on certain shit, I'm gonna ask, or when they touch on certain shit, I'm gonna ask questions, not for me. I'm asking questions for people who are scared to ask. They look like money. Young niggas want answers. Then he also says, tell them I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for people that are scared and don't know. Then he says, no. That was me.
But real talk. I mean, no question is a dumb question. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you ask anybody anything, like, especially with us, like, we're gonna tell you 100%.
Keep it out there.
Again, I was about to say, this we talk, and this is an authentic podcast. We're gonna keep it 100. Yeah. Now, what I will say is this. So this is one thing.
Some of this shit too.
It's deeper than rap, man.
So this is one thing that I'll jump off my one brother. You know what I'm saying? My mother's brother, and I get on my other's brother. Mm-hmm. This is one thing that I will say that I always 100%, and I told you before that I respect about you to the fullest. It was a time where you and my brother was locked up.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. I was just like, you know, what's going on, what's happening, you know, y'all good.
Yeah.
And you being one of those people from, I don't care how bad the situation is, you always see the, you know what I'm saying, like the other side of it.
The mediator.
You said, man, I'm just glad we in here together.
Yeah.
And when you said that, the first time you told me that, I was like, what the fuck you talking? I was so mad at you. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm just glad we here together. Y'all shouldn't be in this bitch.
Yeah, but we couldn't do nothing.
But
like he said,
I didn't even think about it. It took me a minute to realize, oh no, they good. Yeah. They good because they there together.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. But at that time, I was like, the fuck you mean? Like,
hey, cause we really didn't fuck with nobody like that. I mean, we always had people that gravitate to us because we got that type of energy. You know, we can like now, you know, with the podcast, you know, we tapped in with a lot of people and around the city, you know, and then abroad, you know what I mean? We got that vibe where we very, you know, we can be sociable. We like comedians. We can be in any setting, you know what I'm saying? And just to have your brothers that you grew up with, and y'all have a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'll make your time hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was able to get through it.
Right.
If you don't mind me asking, you know, if it's too much for the internet, just say I'm not going to answer. But how long were y'all sitting down?
I did 9.
I did. To be exact, I did 14 years, 3 months, 1 day. I say 15 because anything over a year, yeah, that's another year. Yeah. But 14 years, 3 months, 1 day to the day, and I just made it to my 6.5 years.
Anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary. You know what I'm saying, to being home.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm going on my 13th of April.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And it was a learning experience. You know, it was bittersweet because instead of us doing all that time watching Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, or Young and the Rest, like some dudes, oh man, love hip hop. You heard woo woo? Man, fuck that. Yeah, I'm preparing for when I get up out this piece because I'm not looking to be here forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad y'all touched on this because you two are, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I get intimidated I get intimidated by my brother all the time because of how smart my brother is. But you two together, I always be like, that's the way to be because y'all have such a way of not only connecting, but making it fundamental for everybody because y'all teach. Y'all don't just be like, nah, do this, and you dumb for not doing it. Nah, you just be like, you be like, oh no, these are the steps. So I really appreciate how y'all said that because I've seen how y'all grow. So and y'all can go either way how y'all go because I know both of y'all are totally extremists on how y'all did. What did y'all do when y'all got out that changed the game as far as how y'all was like, yeah, right now this shit counts and this shit's gonna take care of my kids and my kids because that's what that's the type of time y'all both is on.
With preparation, man. You know, like I said, when we did that time, man. Well, for me, when I did that time, I didn't get into the buffoonery. I had cousins that were in prison before I went to prison. And one of my cousins, my cousin Mooney from California, he's actually down here now. Birthday. Yeah, my shouts out to my cousin Mooney, Santana Block, Crip. Yeah. But anyway, he told me, man, when I caught my case, man, he said, man, man, don't fight with them people, man. Don't go to trial, don't do nothing. He told me that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, but I ain't do nothing. He said, man, was you there? I said, yeah. He said, well, nigga, you had something to do with it because you knew. You know what I mean? And so when they got to tossing them football numbers around, they came with me with 10 right off the rip. Didn't do no investigation, nothing. Then when I decided to take my plea, see, they only offered me 20. And I had no choice because they said if I didn't take that 20, I would have had 2 life sentences. You know what I mean? And that was because I was always taking probation. And for those y'all don't know, if you ever for dangling with the system and you taking these probations from the state, it's trumping it up. Yeah. So about time you still out there running around in the streets doing what you want to do, and then people come get you. I'm gonna tell you like my OG told me, don't sign nothing, don't say nothing. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Because once you say something, man, you got that jacket. And then if they do send you to prison, hey man, you got dudes in there waiting on you. Yeah, and they gonna hand your ass to you. But with us, you know what I'm saying, we took that time as an opportunity to get ourselves together and really grow up. You know what I'm saying?
You learn off everything you went through, even with your friends, your family. I know for me, it's doing time. I use it as a university.
There you go.
College.
There you go.
You know, there you go. Wrote me and Bo Hill, George Hill, man. Bo Rilla.
Shouts out to Bo Rilla.
We wrote a book, No Tomorrow. Barnes and Novels, go grab it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And just a lot of things that, you know, we accomplished, you know what I'm saying, in there that was far-fetched. We was on the streets, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, we wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking about no education on the street. I thought I was like Jeffrey from Toys R Us. I'm a Toys R Us kid forever.
Yeah.
I want to be in the game forever. You feel what I'm saying? But I think with my journey, it was to really show me who my friends really was, who my family really was, who was really there for me and who wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And just like he said, you know, we always thinking we innocent in the situation, which I was. You know what I mean? And I'll never forget when they were setting up for my trial. Me, Mama, and Avon. And Mama, you know, she crying and, you know, she's like, Earl, they talking about giving you life if you lose this trial, you know. So I said, Mom, I'm innocent, you know, don't trip, you know what I mean? I'm leaving, you know what I mean? So then when Yana came and brought me my clothes, my daughter's mother, and I went out there and I put them clothes on, that fucked me up. You feel me? Because I'm like, damn, I'm going home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not, reality ain't really kicked in but I'm up against.
Yeah.
So before that, my mama called over the U.S. attorney and said, you tell my son what he's facing if he loses trial? She said, Mr. Hughes, you know, you possibly can get life, you know? So he said, do you got any questions you want to ask the judge? I had Judge Tex at the time.
Yes. Shit.
I said, hell yeah, I want to ask him some questions. So they came and got me. My lawyer, Dan Ross. Shout out to Dan.
Shout out to Dan Ross.
Dan.
Dan has got me out of a lot of shit. Shout out to Dan Ross. Like, I'm gonna always publicize myself at the square. Dan Ross, I love you, dude.
Oh, don't forget Ray Sowers. Ray Sowers, man.
Ray Sowers.
Ray dope.
Yeah, Ray dope.
Dude.
He told me, he said, man, I could have got you 7 had you snatched out early. I said, man, I didn't know that. Shit.
Because you got to think like this. We knew in this system, just like Dan said when we first hired Dan, welcome to the major leagues.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I asked the judge, I said, listen, when I went into that chambers, it was like he was sitting way down the street, you know, the table was long, microphones like that, yeah. I'll never forget. He's like, what's the question you got to ask me, Mr. Hughes? I said, I want to know if I lose this trial, would I get double enhanced? He said, to be honest with you, he says nowhere in the book to say they can, ain't nowhere in the book to say they can't. He said, but I'm telling you today, if you lose this trial, you get 30 to life.
Damn, man. Shit, hell yeah.
So
hey, because you never know. They tell you 50-50, you like, shit.
I went back out there, I looked at Mama and Avon said, boo, sometime you got to lose to win, you know? I said, yeah, Mama, I'm going to go ahead and sign this. I said, I'm going to go ahead and sign this.
Funny.
Hey, Mama like,
yeah.
You know, Mama like, yeah. You know what you better do? Because she said, son, I don't think you're going to be, you know, I don't think, you know, something telling me in my heart that you ain't going to do all that time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll never forget, fast forward back, when the 2-point reduction law came.
Yeah.
That's when they went over your sentencing guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they gave me 10 years plus a year of relevant conduct, 132 months, which is 11 years. So when the 2-point reduction law came back, they took a year back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought about Mama like she did say, even though it's a year. She did say I won't go do it.
And it's funny, I'm gonna tell you something, and I think I told you this before, but I'll just say it for the interwebs because this is one of those funny true stories. When you first was going through trial, when you was going through the feds, I think I told you, I went with Mama, and Mama went in with the lady lawyer, and the lady lawyer was telling everything, and she said you should take a plea deal, and so that's why Mama was on it because she thought that I was you. So she was in the elevator. She was like, "The best play you do this, play a plea deal. I'll try to get him 5. If it's anything like if somebody steps up, like if the informant steps up, I can give him 7. And she was like, "What?" And she looked at me like, "That's a good deal for you. You don't have to be in there like that." And I'm like, nah, it ain't me. And she was like, I'm not even supposed to discuss this shit.
Yeah.
But that's why mama was on plea.
Mm-hmm.
Because that lady lawyer already said it like, no, because I don't, and shout out to her, because I don't know what she was, but she was a black lady. I don't know her name.
She was a P. Diddy before I hired Dan.
Yeah,
was she?
But she was saying that she
kept it all the way funky.
Yeah, she kept it funky. She was like, take the plea. I'm gonna give you 5. If somebody comes like if some foreman comes up, you would get 7.
But you know, at the time, you know, I'm really innocent.
Yeah.
Now I'm guilty of knowing that's what you get relevant conduct for.
That's where you get
that's
it
what that's what Judge Sachs said. He said, I do believe in my heart you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He said, but you know what was going on.
Yeah. Hey, that's the whole thing.
That's what black me.
So listen,
just for knowing.
So look,
you know what I mean?
Detective Stanza got on the stand.
His bitch ass. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He's a bitch.
And then he said,
I don't fuck with them.
And this is what he said when my lawyer asked him, like, man, have you seen he was with anything? He said, I ain't gonna lie, I never heard of him until I started investigating Clark now.
Shit,
he said, this is what he said, you understand? He said, I never seen him brandish nothing, I never seen him with nothing. That's what the CI said. Because the CI lied because I'm on Lewis cover. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm telling bro, like, your uncle, nigga, this your uncle, he my uncle.
Hell yeah.
And I'm looking at his swag. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. She could be El Chapo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm just saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, you right.
So
that's why I'm off camera. No,
but I'm looking at he got this overall suit on. And he got them high tech boots on. The police kicking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm waiting on Hunter, man. I'll never forget, I'm waiting on Hunter. I'm looking at the blinds. But I'm staring at his boots.
He said,
I know it. I said, man, nigga, police.
Okay. So listen. Dude, I gotta shake your hand right here. I respect you to the fullest. Because I would say, you know, with one of our cousins, before when he was in and out of St. Joe, and that one dude kept on coming around. The reason why I knew this nigga was, and I told him that nigga's a cop, is because that nigga had on silk fucking, he had a silk shirt on, some fucking slacks, but this nigga had on fucking combat boots. And I said, man, ain't no fucking way in hell that's somebody you should fuck with. That nigga's about to kick on it. He used to be like, hey, where's such and such? And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
My co-defendant always had problems in situations like that.
Yeah.
Catching sales all his time in the game. I'm just gonna be honest. You feel what I'm saying? So
shouts out to Skeeves, man.
Shouts out to bro. But you know, you already know. So he had
Free
those limits every time where he would catch those sales. You know what I'm saying?
He been doing that since we was kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
You gotta look at the nigga. You gotta look at the whole thing.
Can I give you something? Me and bro, with Brody, who he talking about, my little bro, we was the 4 horsemen. You know what I'm saying? It was just 4 of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga, hey, listen, I didn't look at it until I did get into that box, until I was in prison. When I thought about where we were at that age, at that time, we were moving. And we were moving in a way that we didn't even understand then. But when I got behind that wall, you know, and them fences, I really dug deep and I thought about it. I said, man, we could have been, you know, man, stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because we made money.
I had the game.
He told me one day, he said, man, don't you know? We was hustling shit in our college years.
Yeah.
And I thought about that shit all day, man. Then we separated. I said, damn, you know, like he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about then the day he supposed to have been in college, you know what I'm saying, doing something else. Which I got to experience that with my ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? When she was going to school in Columbia, you know what I'm saying? And I remember with our cousin Femi, our cousin Noopy, when they all
Yeah,
going
man,
to
that was that. Yeah.
And I remember sitting in them big classrooms. I remember Femi like, you know, they can't, they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in them big classroom and thinking like, damn, I could have been here for real. Because I remember Miss Donovan used to tell me like, you want to graduate?
Yeah.
'Cause I was honor roll student up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All my friends. And nigga Hills will always come get me. Hey, boy, we celebrate. You made principal honor roll. And I was like,
Yeah.
nigga, you know the principal hate you for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Scardo.
He
Scardo.
said, you made principal honor roll.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then guess what? He had a few credits. That's all he needed was a few credits
That's
to
it.
graduate.
So Ms. Diamond said, Harold, you want to walk? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, yo, so you got to go to night school.
Yeah.
I said, here? She said, no, Westport High. I said, cool. So, make a long story short, Portia to drop me off nigga, every night to Westport High. So, when I come back, Rick, a friend of them like, well, you missed that gravy, boy. You
Drive.
I think so.
Yeah, drive.
Pressure bust pipes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there
Pressure
you go.
bust pipes.
So look, and that pure pressure there.
You know that what I'm trying to tell
So-
you? Shit.
I never get he dropped me off. I watched it. He made that right. I got right on the bus. So I did that like, once or twice. Feel me?
All right, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all wish y'all would have known back in the day that would have helped y'all?
Shit.
I wish I would have known what I know now for investing.
Yeah.
Using the streets for a vehicle.
Yeah.
To do what I'm doing now.
Because the crazy part is we had this shit to make it all happen. We had apartments, we had houses, and houses was given to us. You know, me and my little bro, we had the house, our old house, 68. You know, we had our old house. You know what I'm saying? My old man gave us our house, and shit, we took that shit for granted too. Shit,
There's a lot of because you know we young, but we grown. We doing grown man stuff. You know what I mean, though. But we lacking the knowledge.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Hey, y'all need to take that 10 grand or that 5 grand and buy that raggedy house right there.
Yeah.
Or anything that you want to do because, man, listen, man, let me tell you something, man. I had some brilliant fucking friends, man. Face, his brother.
Yeah.
Larry, I love that nigga,
Shouts out to big bro Larry.
Man, shouts out to Face, man.
Yeah.
One of the realest, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Listen.
I'm talking about, boy, that boy is so brilliant.
Before you even go on that, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because a lot of people don't know this about Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Larry's probably 100% probably one of the smartest people I've ever ran into.
Oh man,
I've watched Larry, and this is what I'll tell the whole audience. So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody want to say anything about him, I'll say this. I watched this man knock down a 12-pack, smoke 2 sticks, and then tell me how to move when it comes to paycheck to paycheck. He said, bro, you got to break it down. If you get bop out and you get this, nigga, this is how much you bringing in. This how much people taking away. This how much you can play with. I watched this man. Larry, one of the smartest people I've ever ran into in life.
When I was to say join the state joint. Mm-hmm. You know how many GEDs, man, Face help get? Niggas get GEDs. You know what I'm saying? You'll see this dude walking, coming on long ass braids. Yeah. Motherfuckers like, that's the tutor?
Hey, listen.
Yeah, Face the tutor, nigga.
Yeah, my brother, he's
brother. I'm talking about one of the dopest, smartest people I've ever met in life.
Yeah.
And when I say that at the same time, I will say this. This is when we have to really understand that we have to help each other out because as much as dope as Face is, Face gets in his own way.
Yeah, and that's another part. When you have a lot of knowledge that you can give back to people, your own vices can stop your own blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Face gets in his own way.
Yeah.
And because if he didn't get in his own way, Face will be. He'd be better than us.
We followed that nigga. We followed that dude, man. Listen, me, bro, all them 15, 20 dudes that I told you we was on the block, we hustling, we get to that bag. You know, Larry pull up, he was either in that black Chevy, or the tan with the Cutlass, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Hey nigga, let's go. We gone. Because his word, man. Yeah, that's his word.
Yeah. And why I valued him a lot. Because couldn't nobody put no steering wheel in his back, man. Attorney.
Nah. Hell nah.
No matter what no motherfucker said about me, man. That nigga still love me, man. Yeah. To this day.
To this day.
You feel what I'm saying?
To this day. To this day.
And we got closer in the state joint. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And
that's another situation. Family, like, oh.
I done seen him put giants down.
Oh man, you don't want to fight with him. Hey, listen, listen. You thinking? Hey, whoever out there,
out my mouth. Yeah, you out there in my mouth. Don't get it twisted.
Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to fighting and all that, man, listen. Back then, I ain't gonna say now, so y'all relax. Yeah, bro, stand up and he whoop your ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all got it. Y'all got that nigga. Yeah. Y'all got face fucked up.
Yeah,
like, and I've seen some shit. Yeah. I've seen some shit where that nigga was like, I've seen him punch a nigga dead in the face and be like, you don't even want me to do this for real. Like, tell this man, you don't even want me to do this.
Yeah, he's a monster. He was a beach, man.
Same thing with this dude. You know what I'm talking about, man?
And now
I see this dude tear some shit up. Yeah.
I don't want no problems. Okay, that's my younger life.
I'm gonna tell a story. We was at South East. I'll never forget.
Oh shit!
We buy clean. You know, it's like the first week of school.
Oh shit!
You know, we buying all the girls slushies and shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking about we in the shot.
Not buying them slushies.
Yeah, because we had the slushie.
Slushie machine.
Yeah, so. And that was big. They just got it. You know what I mean? So we just buying hell of them up. We being pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We buying them up. So I'll never forget. Buying weed, he got 2 slushies up like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's at the hand his chick one. Lynn from the neighborhood bumped into him.
Oh shit!
Spilled the slush shit.
Damn.
Bro, apologize.
Yeah, I did.
My bad, boy. You know, my bad. That nigga Lynn grabbed that nigga.
And Ren was big. He was bigger than me. Lynn was bigger than me.
Yeah.
He was big. He was. Hey man, this dude was. He was like a bear. You know what I mean?
Just me. Dizzle was right there. Dave was right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Another knock out that. Shout out to my bro Dave, man.
Shout out to Dizzle. So
yeah.
Bro trying to get up. They slipping out of the slushy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we still trying to, man, don't throw him around. I'll never forget, bro, held them up with the airbags, air train on the back. I'll never forget, boy. He got this grip on him.
He got a good grip.
Yeah.
Hey. Lynn like, hey, I'm cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dog walking.
Yeah, had to handle business, man.
Fucked up.
Yeah, had to handle business, man.
Fucked up.
We'll lose a draw. We gonna get down.
Yeah,
all right,
All right, I have another question. Is there anything that y'all wish y'all would have not done? Don't talk reckless on anything that doesn't need to be talked about.
I'm gonna tell you this. I wish I had never. When it comes to, and always remember this, y'all. When you're going something through with your close friend and your brother, do not talk to other people about your problems.
Yeah.
And that's something I wish I never did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. I'll second that emotion. Second that emotion because it was one of those things that just to be quite honest, it's like us three sitting at the table.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you know what I'm saying with me and you, and Cuzzo, it was a situation where Cuzzo said some outside shit, and I was like, that ain't about to be us though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't about to be us.
Right.
I know what I'm saying. I wanted to be the catalyst because I'm like, nah, we gonna talk amongst each other because don't let the outside, you know what I'm saying? Don't let the outside deal with what we got going on.
And we all have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just by emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Not by purposely, but by emotion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying, though? And that's what I want people to understand. By emotion. You know what I'm saying? And just like Daddy used to say, you know, sometimes you gotta learn from your mistakes before they turn to habits.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I just learned a lot, man, playing the field with this
100%.
shit, man. You know
I did that. I would say honestly, again for me, it was like bro said, I'll piggyback off that. I went through them. It was a situation where I went off emotions on a situation that happened with our sister, where I said some things, but I said something to the wrong nigga, and he brought it back to a nigga. Where it ended up being, it didn't have nothing to do with him, but it was his people that, you know what I'm saying, that he was with, where he was 100% loyal and he stood by it, but at the same time, it was turmoil between us, and we really like family to this day. Like I still wear his t-shirts, rest in peace, and everything, but it was the fact that I still stood on that.
Yeah.
But I just told the wrong person that I stood on that instead of telling him.
Yeah,
I stood on that.
Because you got to think, y'all, you know, everybody's not able to sit in your front row.
Yeah,
but your life is on the stage. Everybody can't get that. So that's what people got to understand, that just because you smoke with a person or drink with a person, y'all take a few rides around the corner, that don't mean you got to tell them your life story. Because you can't trust that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's it.
Just, you know how, like, my aunties used to say, you know how a dog take their bone from yard to yard? That's how people take your conversation, and then they'll loop it up.
Mm-hmm.
They loop it up because people love conversation. You know, they love controversy. You see what I'm saying? Just like the song Big Mouth.
Yeah.
You know, a person tell you something, about the time you get to Bon Weave and Lindsay, it's a whole other story. You gonna be like, well, damn, they left that out right there. They ain't saying nothing about the purple SUV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I watched Monique do that one time. Shouts out to Monique, the comedian. Monique, she had a show, and she said people always take things for face value. She said, if I tell this person right here something, I guarantee by the time they go to this person, that person, come back around, and they're gonna be the same. So she did that on her show. She told somebody something, and that thing went right all the way down the road, came all the way back around. And when she got to the last person that it went to, and she said, what did I say? And that person whispered in her ear, she said, no, I didn't say that. Yeah, I said, damn, that's cold. Yeah, and that's where, and I'm gonna piggyback off our time that we did when we was in prison. You couldn't do that in the feds. I don't know. He did state time, but he can vouch for it too. In the feds, you have cars. You know what I'm saying? Whether you from the West Coast, whether you from Midwest, you from you Crip, Blood, GD, Vice Lord, Asiatic, whatever. Everything's political. And say me and you, we partners. Mm-hmm. And say you get into it with him. And you come to me and say, hey, bro, this nigga here, man, he whoopty wop, he fucked me out of woo wop. Oh, yeah? Well, we're going to have to pull up on that. Guess what's going to happen? Me and you is going to hook up with him and whoever he bring, and we're going to talk about it. Yeah. And what we're going to do, we're going to mediate the situation.
And then when you in them cars, you know what I'm saying? Just like on Kansas City. He used to sit with the Crip Corps.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why that's why I slip with the blood card and all that shit, because here it is that if he in the Crip Corps in Kansas, he can't get in our business. We can't get each other.
No, we can't get in each other's business.
So I remember, I'll never forget, it was a certain situation from the homie Good from the West Coast. Shout out to Goods and the homie over in Kansas. Our boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they had a Scrabble. They had a Scrabble.
Did they just do a Jabberwocky run? Like what?
So they got into a Scrabble. So the Kansas niggas was really bad.
They did that quietly.
You know, they really want to get down, but the Bloods couldn't get in the Kansas City, Kansas business.
Yeah, they couldn't do it.
You know what I'm saying? So our boy who do the accordion, he got out the car and went back to the. I gotta go back to where I'm going home at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta think like this, man.
Up
in the federal penitentiary, like you said, it's
it's politics.
State joint.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the compound, the facility that you at, they controlled it because it's their facility, but they allowed us to handle our business. Because if something jumped off, and if it's out of control, guess what they do? They'll shut everything down. They'll try to get as many of their people in to contain the situation, and then they would go to the heads of the car and have them go to the people that was involved and the people that they know would go up. Would take that shit to a whole nother level and say, hey, look, we need to talk about this and get this shit back right so we can get our these are the fucking cops. They trying to get their shit back right so they can get back to
sounds
function.
like a better regime than what we got. Actually
That's
going
why
on
guys that
outside.
come out of prison know how to move.
Them as leaders that had that.
Yeah.
That took that from them.
Yeah.
We gonna govern our own self.
Hey, shouts out to Zulu. Shouts out to Zulu campaign. Eat P. Shouts out to Zulu. Eat P. My man campaign. What's up, cuz? Yeah, bedroom.
Slim.
Yeah, Slim. Twin. Tim Militia. Big Dude. Hey man, we can keep going. A shooter. Hey, Willie Garrett. We can keep going. We can keep going.
Right. I'm gonna get on my soapbox and get back to my journalist and be like, okay, so I know how because I know y'all, so I know how Kansas City kind of moves there. In the feds, I gotta, because of certain people that I know that was in and out of the feds. How are those DC dudes in there for real?
I had a fight with the DC.
It was for me. It's wishy-washy, and I'll tell you why. But I'll let him say what he's gonna say.
Yeah, but only thing about them, they're a whole different breed.
Yeah, they're a whole different breed. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They feed off weakness.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they
about their business. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because I heard that like when you get in there.
Shout out to DC.
They about their business for real.
And shout out to my man Tone. I see you, boy.
They never defeated us.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. They hyenas, bro.
Oh yeah, they
feed for weakness, and they will literally screw you.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean.
So, and I don't mean no disrespect, but I got two individuals that was in the feds. I got a homeboy, that he had let me know, like, nah, he was like, when he was in there, his homeboy from DC had, he had pictures. He had a book of pictures here, and he had a book of pictures here. So his dude from DC been locked up ever since he was like 17.
Yeah.
And so he had a book of pictures of females, and he had a book of pictures of dudes.
Yeah.
And like he was
speak on it.
And like so he wanted to see where my nigga was, so he showed him the dudes first. And so my dude went on and was like, hey, bow, went right back and went right to the hole.
Yeah.
He went right to the hole, but the DC dude was like, I just wanted to see where you was at for real. Like if he would have been cool with that, he would have had a bad fucking time.
Hey man, I'm gonna give you a story.
And I was like, damn, that's how them DC niggas get down.
I'm gonna give you a story. I'm gonna give you one story. So I'm in A2, Leavenworth, Kansas, USP. So I come in from work. I go to my cell, I'm doing my thing, whatever. Brother pulled up on me and said, hey, man, we need to pull up on this dude from DC. He had a corner cell by the council's office, and he was getting his sink worked on. He had a Hispanic. He had a Migo in there. So we like, man, what you talking about? This ain't got nothing to do with us. He said, man, look, got something to do with all of us because the Mexicans feel away. Because it's a Mexican cell and he's working on his sink. So we're like, what are you doing? He said, man, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Hey, listen, dude is in there. Dude was working on his sink. He's bent over the sink, y'all. Listen, the Hispanic is bent over the sink, working on the pipe up under the sink. The boy from DC Hey, listen, no offense to the DC boys who's holding their shit down.
Nah, they tough. They tough as a motherfucker.
But the man is at the door gunning.
I know y'all like that.
He got his hand in his pants and he going in. He doing his thing, right? So we go up there and my man said, no, he ain't like that, man. You know, I'm just doing my thing. Nah, bro, you got to get up out of here. Yeah, we had to get him up out of there. Because here's another thing when it comes to politics and the feds. You know what I'm saying? You got whites, Hispanics, you got blacks. They got it on the itinerary. And natives. When you go down that line, you know what I'm saying? When they go cell to cell, you got blacks, you got whites, you got Hispanics, you got natives. You know what I'm saying? Now, if any one of those ethnic groups get out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna allow their people to handle that. You see what I'm saying? Just like with us, your own car would throw you to the wolves.
What?
Yeah, they would throw you to the wolves.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to say they throw you to the wolves.
Hey. In our old world, the moolah was stamps.
Yeah,
just like I say.
Yeah,
niggas sell you out for a book of stamps.
They will sell you out for a book of stamps.
So for my people that are watching, so they don't the people that are watching on the web, they don't know this. So what do you mean by the people that's in your car are sending you to the wolves?
Listen, you know, we are supposed to be together.
Yeah.
So guess what? You might be in your room playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Motherfucker come. Hey. They talking about whooping Charlie Moe's ass, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, Charlie Moe just left out of here. I just beat him in a game of chess. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Moe said, he going around the shop. You know what I'm saying? You know? So he's like, damn. Let me go try to get in touch with, you know what I'm saying, Charlie Moe. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga ain't telling Charlie Moe he in trouble.
Yeah.
He done told like 4 other niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Well, I told you couldn't do that. Remember, I told you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what he mean. You know what I'm saying? Throw you the bus. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might tell the motherfucker, hey, listen, man. Shit. Give me a couple of books. I'll go up there, watch the CO desk, man. I'll go fuck with them while you're going to knock him out while you're in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm talking about, man, niggas will actually say,
okay.
Don't let it be no nigga that ain't never got no money. You know,
I'm telling you,
letters and nothing.
Okay. No money, no letters, no nothing. He will dog walk ass for $10. Listen, $10. The nigga talking about, oh nigga, I'm not gonna off for 25, 10, and 20. No, nigga, $10, you would get your fucking ass handed to you or get a knife put in you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, boom. I'm glad both of y'all really spoke on that because I wanna say this, and this is the thing that I experienced from me and my bro. My bro was supposed to have an out date.
Mm-hmm.
His first out date, I was there. I wanted to greet my bro.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for hours.
Yeah.
And they said he got another year.
That's what they do, man.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
the stage is something else.
Can you explain to me what happened? And was it some hating shit?
Yeah.
Because I heard a story. You never told me, but I've heard a story about what actually happened.
I'm gonna tell you, and it's mighty funny because I just told mama that story because the dude that ended up snagging me, kids was raised in mama's daycare.
Yeah.
I was in the treatment in St. Joe, Missouri. I ran into one of my partners, that's from St. Joe. He worked in the cafeteria. And he's like, boo, man, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm supposed to do that shit because I'm in the treatment. You feel me? So I'm like, how much you talking about? He's like, I got you on the first one. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. So I'm like, damn, because in treatment, that shit is straight. You getting your food, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the only one in this motherfucking cafeteria. I can't go see by week, I'm in this treatment, you know what I mean? I'm just so I'm around all treatment people. You know what I'm saying? So it's quiet. You know what I mean? So this particular weekend, I'm like, got you. You know what I'm saying? So I get my juice, you know what I'm saying? We slide in the tray. So while I'm sliding the tray, the joint right there. You feel what I'm saying? So I kind of moved, kind of come.
Yeah.
You know, we're back, we ate, you know what I'm saying? So we go back, our highs and this shit. And this is a Friday, this is a weekend, you know what I'm saying? So it's still born because we can't do nothing but go outside. You feel me? We gotta sneak and watch 106 Park. You know what I'm saying? Because the CEOs might be out for a good hour, you know what I'm saying? So we in there kind of by ourselves until our caseworkers come from group.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't watch our own news and shit like that. So I told Tony Donahue, shout out to Tony Donahue, man.
Yeah, shouts out, baby.
I said, Tom, I said, I got one. And, you know, he laying down looking at it, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you got what, boy? I said, that nigga jumped like, for real? Like, yeah. So,
these niggas in St. Joe. It's addicts, B.
Hey, man, yeah.
So he's like, okay, he said, man, what we gonna do? I said, when everybody goes, it's about to be recess, they got to go outside and shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They about to get wrecked.
Yeah.
She said, what we gonna do with it? I said, shit, I'm about to go turn the showers on.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Hot water, no which thing. So about time, you know, count, click, you know, all that.
Everything be straight.
It's smoky, you know, this
They know Liddy. They done rolled a fucking stick like this bitch.
It's already rolled, it's fat, you feel me? So
right.
So look. So it's steaming, you know, you can see it outside our, our rooms and shit. So when they let us out, you know, now motherfuckers like, I'm about to run and take a shower, you know what I'm saying? So we chill back. We up in the living room for it. We just chilling. So a few people take a shower, they gone. But majority, everybody's outside.
Yeah.
So now there's just me, Tony, and Cheese. Yeah, man, I got exposure. And we getting that motherfucker. I'm talking about this mother so fat. I'm talking about this mother that went around like 10 times. So you know we zooted, you hear me? Yeah. And we in treatment. Yeah. So we in that mother zooted, man. So Tony like, shit, I'm about to go outside. I said, shit, I'm gonna take me a shower. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You was hot. You should have got the fuck up out that bitch.
You got to go your own way.
Now I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
In the spot that I just blew the fuck out.
No. So Tony, they went outside. But I go to the other side of the shower. You know, it's a big ass, you know what I'm saying? So we on this side.
Yeah, that's still hot top, nigga. That's still hot top.
So, but I'm in there by myself. So when they went outside, I'm gonna take my shower.
Yeah.
Sit off my bunk, read a book like I've been in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Took a shower, you know what I mean? Boom. I'm talking about Tony and them came back from break. They took a shower, everything. Everything's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everything's perfect. One day we in group. Cheese about to go home. I'm up after him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Cheese come that Mr. Damn, what was his name, man? This nigga was a bad motherfucker. He'll come to me, but listen. He come in there and grab Cheese. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
So they gone for a little minute. Cheese come back crying.
They took his date. They took his date.
Bro, they took his date. So look, so now I'm like,
no.
Now I'm like,
yeah.
and I already know what it is.
Yeah.
He don't do shit.
Yeah.
You know, we squares in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know that nigga ain't. You feel me?
He told.
But hold on. But I'm thinking like, no.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody know everybody's outside.
Yeah.
He told.
Listen, no. Listen. So at the group, I go in the cell.
Yeah.
What's going on, boy? What's wrong? He said, man, they denied me. They took my date. I'm
Oh.
like, what? I'm like, for what? He said, talking about some weed. He said, somebody told on us, man.
Oh, that's great.
So come to find out, this white boy named Jeremy.
Oh, shit.
While we doing our thing, had to come in and go get a book. You know, he used to always read outside.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He don't see nobody. He don't see nobody.
Yeah.
He just, you know, he went back outside, but he reported it.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying?
And he smelled it.
So this is what they did. They threatened him with his date.
Mm.
Jeremy said, you guys are smoking marijuana. That's what Jeremy seen him. And he came out the bathroom last. You know, like when I went to go get my stuff, he still trying to be greedy. I got spooked because this boy went around 10 times.
Right. So you actually saved yourself by saying, I'm about to clean my ass.
I'm gonna get ready for the goddamn trying to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So I remember Tony took off. So I'm in my room, get myself together. He said, so while he was doing that, Jeremy called him. They end up telling.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jeremy spoken.
So when he told me, I'm like, I said, what you say? He said, I ain't say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
some time, let's say a couple of weeks that went past.
Yeah.
Man, they called this man to stamp out. They called him to stamp out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tony Donahue said,
Tony
hey,
did his
cuz,
thing.
that nigga said, oh, that nigga told.
Hell yeah, he did.
I said, yeah. I said, they took this day, so look. That's how they do me. I never forget, dog. That's how they did me, dog. No motherfuckers did me in, dog. So look, they let me graduate, get my certificate and everything. Like the Snyder look, come in that motherfucker, you know, say you made it out, you know. Mm-hmm. I stepped out, you know, all that, got my little coin, you know what I mean? So look, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. I already stamped out. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm about to leave after him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he stamped out, but you know what I'm saying? They know after they took his date. They end up stepping out, right? So I'm already stamped out. I'm about to go home. Yeah.
They stop you.
Bro. Listen.
Yeah.
Man, them motherfuckers call me in that motherfucker. Like, listen. This I call my Lord. Shout out to Joe Locasio.
Hey, shout out to Joe, man.
Locasio.
So look. Okay. I'm in that motherfucker. I stepped, I'll never forget. Oh. So, they're like, Mr. Hughes, you know, they call me, you know, say, pack up, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm out there, the bitch, you hear me? Yeah. We in JJ outside. You hear me? So, they got me in that room and they said, Hughes, you ain't going home.
Yeah. Oh, how did you feel about that?
I said, what? They said, Teron Bone, you know what I'm saying? Just cheese. There's cheese, everyone.
There's cheese, everyone.
I got a question about cheese. Is that cheese from Hilltop?
No.
Nah.
No. Not that one. Hell no.
Nah. Hell no.
I know that one too.
Yeah. And, he's solid. And so they tell me I ain't going home and shit. I'm like, what? I'm talking about we just sent my dress house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look, they take me back. Now I gotta go through the things. I gotta go back to what's the name to re-evaluate myself for the yard. Yeah. So I never forget I seen Mr. Thomas, the CO. He said, yeah, Hughes, man, you missed the boat, man. He said, man, your brother there was out there in the blue car, clean on them shiny rims. They had all the stuff for you. I thought he rubbed it in on me.
Yeah, he did. Hey, he should have.
Listen, he
said, we was out there.
He said, when I told him you wasn't coming in, man, you wasn't coming out, man. He said, all the guys, he said, they start crying.
Oh yeah.
He said, "You what?" He said, I don't know, because they all was dark skinned with some diamonds in their mouth. He said,
there was two. I'm a gap.
He said, it was he said, I think it was your bigger. He's kind of big, you know who he is. He said, that's the one that's in the trash. He said, as soon as you get a phone call, he said, you better call him ASAP. So I know you're talking about JJ, you're talking about my brother. So So I never got made that first phone call. So that nigga pushed the button, he said, that's what we doing? No, you couldn't. He said, man, Judge Peggy McGraw already signed you back. All you had to do was do what you had to do, bro.
Yeah.
I was sending you too much money. You buying weed in there?
Oh, man.
God.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bro Jay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bro, because that listen, real,
So he said,
real brother.
He said, man, I'm sending you all that money, then you buying weed and treatment?
Yeah.
He said, oh, you too fucking spoiled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to go back on the yard, so I said, JJ. I said, I had just got off the phone with Joe. Joe said, I found the loophole to get you out, Earl.
Yeah.
I said, how's that? He said, Judge Gillis denied you. Peggy Sue McGraw was supposed to deny you.
Right.
She was on vacation.
Yeah.
So
I seen that happen too.
He said, he said, your people, y'all bring me 3,000. I'm gonna file a motion. He be corporate.
It's a whole money scheme game. That's just crazy.
Corpus.
Has face, so
yeah.
On a whole game. It's just money.
Yeah,
So,
that's it. It's a business.
So when I killed the program, now I got to do my 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the yard.
I remember that.
I'm on the yard. I'm doing my thing. So, Miss Chavez, man, shout out to my caseworker, Miss Chavez, man. She coming down to the office like, call your lawyer. So he's like, she's like, yeah, her, Joe was called. He's like, yes, girl. I found the loophole. I can get you out. I said, for real? He said, yeah. Tell your people to bring me 3,000. I'm gonna file the habeas corpus. You know what I'm saying? And, I said, man, how long that shit gonna take? He said, it can take up to a month. It can take up to 6 months. Take up to a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, but.
Took a year.
He said, yep. He said,
it'll be out there at 5.
He said, but you got 5. You know what I mean? So let me work on it. So I never get our call.
Yeah.
I said, JJ, I got good news, boy.
Yeah.
I said, man, Joe said he could get me out, man. That nigga said, he killed my dude. That nigga said, no, I said, man, go take Joe that $3,000, man.
Yeah.
He gonna get me out. You feel me?
Yeah.
That nigga said, I ain't giving Joe no more money, nigga.
Yeah.
He said, man, you might as well, he said, you might shake that up, man, go lay on your bump.
Yeah.
I said, damn, bro, that's how you feel? He said, man, it came to the glimpse that I done spoiled you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Damn.
So I said, that's all good. I said, put weed on the phone.
Yeah.
He said, I already know. I'm on my way to take y'all the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like 18 months passed. And then it's really right time for me to go for the board.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss Chavez to come in her office. Shout out to Miss Chavez again.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm supposed to tell you this, but you won your appeal.
Yeah, I did. All right.
Go home in November.
Yeah.
That's why I had you buy the Jay-Z CD for me.
Yeah.
So I called bro. I said, I need them new Boeings.
Yeah.
I need some Levi's. You know what I'm saying? I need that Jay-Z 2-point to give for the curse.
Yeah.
And they had all that shit.
So I was about to say, shout out to me, because I ain't.
Shout out to my brother.
I ain't never been that kind, and like I'll never say that because I know what I'm saying, because life be lifing, but I always was there for my brother. One thing that I will say,
always. From the state to the feds, always.
One thing I will say about some the things, like even when I wasn't providing it, my brother is so much of a solid nigga. It was niggas coming. Let me tell you something about, and this ain't no extra, people. This is real talk. When you are a good person, I don't care good and good situation or a bad situation. If you're a good person, those people that are in there with you, man, they gonna look out for you. You know, I have complete people I've never met before that I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to make sure my brother was good, that was coming to me and saying, hey, just because he told me, your bro said, this is where I'll drop this off over here. That's good. I know what I'm saying. I truly respect, and I don't never want to be there. I'm gonna let him be the learning lesson for me. But it is some solid 100 dudes there, and know what I'm saying. It's some people that really care for each other.
Lifers, man.
I watch it. I had a dude.
A lot of lifers.
I had a dude I ain't never met in my life, ever. Come to my mama business with a box and said, "This for you, little boo." And I was like, "What is this?" He was like, "Nah, you get at the big boo. This is for you, little boo." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is little boo?" Like, first and foremost, I ain't never ever been called little boo before.
Yeah, when you did that day, nigga, see.
But
we had to give you a care package.
Yeah,
You know
it was.
saying?
He gave you. He was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
that's little boo. He said that's his brother. So this for you, little boo."
Let me tell you something. And this is real talk, man. The way we move when we was in the feds, man. When guys come in, because we was in some authentic cars, we was able to lock in with some good guys, man. Yeah. We looked out for our people. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when we came home. Like bro did with me when I came home. You know what I'm saying? We got together, we had a conversation, and bro said, "Man, this is you." I didn't ask for nothing. He just did that.
That's him though.
Yeah, it's automatic.
He'll be broke and do that.
Yeah, it's automatic.
That nigga go into debt to take care of us.
Yeah.
How many years apart are y'all two?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was automatic.
So I have some questions. For one, I have appreciate the game, and then y'all ever been house with a nigga from Little Rock, or do they ship them somewhere else?
Yes, we've been.
Yeah,
I make good dudes.
Shit, them Little Rock niggas be around here all the time.
Man, listen,
Yeah,
all the
shit.
Little Rock dudes that was in Network, they all was Bloods.
Yeah.
And they was very respectful. Shout out to my dude Marv, man. Yeah. Especially if you're still around. Good dude. He used to always ask Fat Baby, "Can me and a couple of homies come over and sit, watch the wars over here?" They wouldn't just do it.
Yeah.
Like he told you, it's politics.
It's politics.
We had laws and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead, man." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They're respectful, just like the New York dudes. Big Eye, man. Shout out to Big Eye, man.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even want to speak on the New York dudes, but I got a homie from the feds that said the New York dudes was kind of.
You got good New York dudes, good Philly.
They was a different beat.
Listen,
East Coast.
let me tell you something about these dudes, man. The one I'm talking about, the New York niggas I did time.
Yeah, they
Bro,
solid.
Let me tell you something, man.
They solid.
I'll never forget. I can call Bo right now. That was my celly for years. We had a store. We had the biggest store on the compound because Big Gene had the biggest store on the compound.
Shouts out to Big Gene.
He left us his shit.
Shouts out to Big Gene.
We already had a store, but he left us Walmart.
Not even not to cut you off. It's so dope.
We had true value.
I know how fucked up it sounds, but it's so dope that when niggas go home and nigga go home, you know they good. But for the fact that when a nigga was in there, they put down such a dope ass foundation. They said, "I'm gonna give it to you."
Yeah,
you know, and I know what I'm saying. It's not me being on no extra. This is like,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this.
My thing is this, bro. When people, possession is dangerous.
Yes, sir.
When people paint a picture about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dangerous thing. You know what I'm saying, though? So some smart people, let me see for myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like he told you earlier about research. You do your own research. Don't let nobody tell you nothing.
I'll never forget, when Jerry Love, shout out to Jerry Love, his son ended up being raised in mama's daycare too.
Yeah.
Jerry Love told me, he said, "Everybody want this remote." He said, "I'm gonna leave it to you." He said, "Because the niggas owe you for what they did to you. So nigga, I'm putting you in this. This is y'all." As both. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a respect thing. You feel what I'm saying, though? Like I said, man, there's a lot of alpha males in there. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
just like Zulu told me, man, Fatback, when you leave, shit, you're gonna be one of the sharpest tools out of the drawer.
You definitely always been one of the smartest, one of the like people I've ever.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause man, listen, man, shit in there, man, it's a cold game. It's cold and lonely. And what I mean and lonely, because guess what? You going to bed at night by yourself. Your dreams and shit is your dreams. Your nightmares is your nightmares. Because the next man ain't going what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You might be going through some shit in there and at home.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you got to think to the brothers that have been in there 10, 20, 30 years and then lost mothers and fathers and grandmothers, kids and all that, man. You know what I mean, though? Mm-hmm. And you know how some people say, well, they shouldn't have been in there. No, you can't say that, man, because a lot of them guys in there is in there for being told on. Mm-hmm. Not off they getting caught off their own hustle, off their own motion, off their own wiggle. Because another man killed their joy. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Yes, sir.
And that's why this stuff is like they throw the paper parties in the feds and all that, because if you got 15 and I got 10 and we sell these, I got to know you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I got to know you. That's just like how some guys will be solid on their case. You know what I'm saying? But they might have jumped on this dude case over there.
You know what I'm saying? Another question. He said, "Where did that nigga get that forest green jumper from? I need that. That's tough."
Hold up. Let me
Shit. Go right there. The camera right there. Go right there.
See. Yeah. Hold on. I got the kids to go with it too. Yeah. It's my favorite color right there.
I just think that was for people that should just be a thinking game. Mm-hmm. A safety first, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to make sure you make it out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people died in there, for eating bad, we just seen people passing there. Nice,
eating bad or making the wrong decision. That's what I'm saying. Choosing, like y'all say, choosing the wrong car to get in.
Yeah. I didn't choose. I think I didn't choose.
He stayed with Kansas City. But see, the reason why I did what I did was because my little brother was in there, and no disrespect to the homies that was in our car who was standing on business. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. It's so many I can't name, but like I'm gonna give one. My homeboy Stone. You know what I mean? That's my brother to this day. And this, like I said, there's so many others. If I ain't said your name, man, my bad, big dog.
Too many.
Yeah. So I was basically looking out for him. Make sure that he stayed solid and stayed on what he supposed to stay on, because my mom, she would always ask me about him. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else. So I kept an eye on him, and he didn't know I kept an eye on him. You know what I mean? Just like with me and bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I told bro, man, the bro didn't understand our dynamics because y'all was young, bro.
Yeah, we was kids.
Yeah, y'all was young, man. Y'all didn't know what, you know what I mean? Y'all didn't know what we was doing, what was going on with us when we was wiggling, we was doing our thing, right?
I mean,
so
just to be quite honest, like even talking about even bringing up the prospect with me and bro, like my mama had kids every 5 years. Mm-hmm. I was an accident, like not even being that kind of like you saying it out loud, but no, it's the truth, and she'll tell you that. Like, no, she was like, no, I'm out of here. Hey, Marvin Gaye, I was supposed to be out of here. Shout out to my doctor, because my doctor told her that's gonna be the son that's gonna make you laugh. Yeah. And he'll tell you. Yeah. I always made sure that I was in the family. I'm the person that cracks jokes. Yeah. And I didn't even know that was my purpose until my mama said, that's what the doctor said you was gonna do. Yeah. I was just doing it because how we grew up, I wanted to make everybody smile. Yeah. And you did. And my mama said, my mom was like, no, the doctor said you was gonna do that. Yeah. I was gonna let you go. Yeah. Like I was gonna get you the fuck up out of here.
I told my mama if it was a boy, keep it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what she did. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It would have been kind of, difficult, with me, with, my sisters, what I'm saying, though.
By herself. All right, I have another question.
Well, it's a comment. It says, and tell him to please understand that I'm just 15 years old that's trying to soak up game and go down the right path. Then we have Denise watching. She says, did it take one time or a couple of times to say, I'm never going back to jail again?
It took me one.
One time.
Keep
You
fucking
gotta
me up.
think, man. Listen.
It took me too many times. I'm getting arrested for no
Let me
reason
tell you
for
something,
other
man.
niggas.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the experience we had in there when them damn pipes busted.
Oh man,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember you was fucked up over there.
What?
Yeah, you
Man.
know, yeah. I
man, they had us
remember
locked
that.
down on that shit, man.
Yeah, so
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
remember
damn,
that.
you know, they ain't moving quick enough for us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
they had y'all looking bad out
that
there.
was, so I'll never forget, right? They coming through with that blue stuff you put in your toilet strip.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, then we got the big buckets, you know what I'm saying? We flushing pishes.
Your trash, the trash bags. You gotta have the plastic trash bags.
But
You put it
listen-
over your toilet.
So listen, I'll never
Shit.
forget, they said, the CEOs never came in the pods talking about, they got the Johnny in the spots out there. Everybody got to use bathroom.
Man, they took us. They look sell a unit by unit. They had us going in a straight line outside
Hey,
to Johnny on the spot.
So look, I said, I'll never forget. I sit on the Johnny on the spot, man. I'll never forget it, dog. I sit on that Johnny on the spot, and I said, man, I ain't never going through this shit.
That's what
I said. Shit.
I said, y'all better get what y'all can up out of me,
Hey,
bitch. Because y'all already kidnapped me anyway.
Like now, listen, my brother, like, to be quite honest with y'all, my brother ain't never pulled no punches with me, never, no time. Like, my brother knows when to be humble, and then my brother knows when to be hard. When that nigga called me, or not even called, like not even on that, when we got that call from him, you know, you get that call, I ain't never ever heard my brother more frustrated. I'm talking about, it was more of a, he couldn't even talk. He was like, man, nigga, motherfucker got a nigga sitting here waiting to piss. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. We sitting in this motherfucker, we don't know the shit. We don't know what to pick. Like, hey, man, I don't know what, man, put mama on the phone. Like, this.
Living in a small ass cell, just missing the bathroom with a bed in it. So then, you know, going through, you know, then it's like 200 some of us in one pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, just some type of experiences, man.
Yeah, I've never heard more frustration out of your voice when that shit happened.
You know,
Okay.
I already knew I wasn't gonna come out the way I went in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so I have one more question, and then we're gonna move on. And it's for you. What advice would you give a 15-year-old who's thinking about going down the wrong path?
Don't do it.
There you go.
Don't do it.
It's simple,
Because
straight to the point.
Because your wrong path might lead to death. You might not get another opportunity for us, you know, going to the penitentiary to start all over again. And then when you need somebody to talk to somebody that's on a positive level. It's gonna lead you the wrong way because it's so easy. Listen, y'all, it's so easy to do wrong and it's hard to do right. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Because doing wrong is like giving up. You know what I mean? That's why that Will Smith movie, man, Pursuit of Happiness, one of my favorite movies.
It's one of mine too.
Yeah.
Because that man went through everything to find his happiness. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just don't do it. When you're thinking about, pray.
That's
When negative, pray. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody that you know that's, you know what I'm saying, that's solid, is going to be honest with you.
That's it.
It's way worse now. It's the wrong time, you know, to go to the penitentiary where we from in Kansas City, you know, where people can't even bury their families no more because the people that got the body is irresponsible. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. So yeah, man, you don't want to go through that, man. So stay on the right path.
And it's so hard to get out of it.
For sure.
What were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying it's so hard to get out of. It's so easy to get in it, but it's so hard to get out of it.
Yeah.
All right. So I have another comment. Tell them that it makes me feel good to see them happy and enjoying life and giving us youngsters the game. And then Denise says, I appreciate your transparencies, smooches. And I also have another comment that says, I respect the game so much. All right. So definitely appreciate you guys, being open and candid. But now, we're going to just go through this in a lightning round of topics.
Let's go do it. Like I was about to say, because you know what I'm saying. I wanted to make sure that my authentic guys got an authentic. You know what I'm saying.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
Can I have an authentic drink? Can I have another drink?
Oh yeah.
I want to get you.
Can I get a refill?
Yeah. I want a refill.
I appreciate y'all. Like real life. Like I said, this how we do on the Ish We Talk, man. We talk about a lot of topics, but for you guys to be our second interview that we actually got to sit down and talk to another podcast, I 100% feel it. And I love it the best because I grew up with both of y'all, and it's one of those things where I say I grew up with both of y'all, and at the same time, the world took us away from each other. Like when I needed y'all the most, and it's no downplay to y'all. When I say this, because I'm never shooting y'all down. I know my brother knows. But when I needed y'all the most, I'll take one. When I needed y'all the most, man, the world took y'all away from me. When I was always laughing with buying weed, world took them away. Yeah. When bro was really like, hey, listen, we gonna do this, bop. He ain't got shit to do with nothing. The world took him away. And I had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they took us away, because we had to figure it out too. Because you know why? We was hard-headed. We couldn't figure that out there, bro.
Yeah, we couldn't figure it out. So they put us in a grown man time out.
And then you did for real, grown man time out.
Grown man time out.
So you got to think like this, man. As you think back, is that like I tell people, it ain't about to come up, it's about to come back.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we made it back.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all did. Y'all made it back with
both of y'all.
Both of y'all. Two giants in the game. I love you, and I love to be able to say I know y'all from the soil.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So before we move on, we have one more question. Debbie says, how do you feel your time affected your loved ones?
It hurt them. That's one thing I learned about being in treatment. It's a thing called a ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
And it says like when you throw a pebble in the water, and you see the ripple effects in it.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that we do, it gives our family a ripple effect. You know what we do, it hurts them. It embarrasses them. It gives them pain. You see what I'm saying?
And I don't care how big or small your family is, they love you just as much as you love yourself. I mean, you know the ones. And so, like what little bro was saying, when we left, it affected him, and with you saying that, and I appreciate you for saying that, a part of you went with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I understood that when I was doing my bid. Like I got a brother, Wani, my brother Wani. Shouts out to Spider, man, Derek French, man.
Shout out to Spider.
Free Derek French Senior, man. So he's been gone 25 years and he lives through me. So anything that I do, I try to give him a picture from my eyes, from my vision, and he's excited. Like, man, for real?
Yeah.
Man, I like that, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, because it takes his mind out that place. So for me, man, my transition started with that, thinking about the people that I was taken away from, and then would think about what they were thinking about, with our relationship. You know what I mean? So I said, man, I got to get my shit together.
I learned that honesty, man. Honesty takes you a long way. Cause I know, man. Because of my POs, you know what I'm saying, could have sent me back.
Yeah.
But they believed in me, and the one thing they used to always tell me is this. I remember I got violated. Putting some bullshit on Chuck.
Yeah.
You about to go.
So I put some bullshit on Chuck and shit.
Man.
Chuck tried to lock me in the bathtub and shit, man. Hand over the merchant. Hand over.
God damn. I'm almost in tears thinking about this.
I said, hand over what, man?
Yeah.
I said, man, this is my Johnson, man. This is my.
Yeah.
So I said, Chuck, man, I'm gonna ask you one time, man, and one time only. Unlock that door, man. He said, well, I'm gonna call you PO. I said, I don't care.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they violated. I called my ex-girlfriend at the time. Man, go to the bank, get some money. I need $2,500 to get John, I think it was last name in a minute. So he ended up calling me about a week later and say, I got good news. I said, shit, I ain't gotta go to jail. That's all
that's all good news I want to hear.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the good news. He said, the bad news, he said, because he knew Judge Sachs. He said, Judge Sachs called me Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a little marijuana, So he said, the bad news is, no, he said, I got some more good news. I said, what's that? He said, shout out to my old PO, Jessica Sheets.
Yeah.
He said, Jessica don't want to send you back.
I fuck with Jessica.
I said, for real?
Jessica.
He said, Jessica don't want to send you back. But the bad news is that she did say you had to
community service. I know, because that's what she did to me.
Patch.
Yeah.
Codaphone.
Yeah.
Nigga. And working out them workbooks.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Because this is what she said. When I had a what's name, when I got back after that, and I had my appointment with her. She said, Mr. Hughes, that was never on my mind to send you back. She said, that's too easy for a guy like you.
Dang.
Man, this is what this woman's telling me, man. She said, that's too easy for a guy like you.
Yeah.
She said, you know what
she was real. She
said, I'm going to put you on so much extensive drug programming.
Yeah.
She said, whatever you're doing, you're going to quit yourself.
Yeah.
She wasn't lying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about workbooks at the ass. Like, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. That's why I probably got bad.
That's the thing. And you know what? Like,
that's why I probably got bad joints now. But maybe I got bad joints because of Jessica.
I would say this. It's like, in those moments, like, you have to, as much as, like, in those, at that time, how you look at it, like, these people were against you. These people had they had the best interest invested in you. They wanted you to see.
I think they see.
Yeah.
I think they see.
They wanted you to see it.
They see what others. I think they see what others don't see for real.
Yeah.
Because you got to think like this too, and that's why I say honesty gets you through a lot. Because I always kept it real with all my POs. You feel like dropping for me? No, I'm high. That's why when Lynn Berry became supervisor, she told Jessica Sheetsnell, she said,
you used to be high. I don't know how, nigga.
This big Smokey Robinson, nigga. You think you look at all this? You look at all episodes, nigga. You see this nigga fucking.
She said one thing I said about Mr. Hughes. This is what she said. He's not gonna lie to
you. Yeah.
So I remember one time, right? I'll never forget it, bro. And this was my fresh out, man. Mama tell you. This when I got my home planted pumpkins. We doing our thing. Lynn Berry called. Mr. Hughes, you at the house? I'm about to come over. I said, no, man. I said, I'm out. So I'm out right now. No. I said, I'm out. I said, I'm visiting my people. And she said, well, you're supposed to be at home.
Yeah.
I need you there right now. Oh, she killed the joy. My thing, wah.
Yeah.
And I was like, how she gonna come to me like that?
Yeah.
So we gonna.
I called Yvette. I called my mom. I said, Mom, I got to meet you at the house real quick because Lynn come. So making no story, she come. And I said, man, why you come to me like I'm one of the assholes on the list? I got a job on this, on that. I said, man, Mama sitting right there. I'm talking about this move. I said, listen, if I'm so much, do much wrong, because I can't be at my girlfriend's house or this, and I said, listen, I said, Miss Berry, you got to understand this. The judge didn't give me no curfew.
Yeah, so then.
You feel me? So she kind of looked. I got up and I turned around. I said, if I'm doing something that bad, I said, come on, man, I just gave y'all 10. I'll knock this year and the day out.
Yeah, go on.
What?
Hey, she never bothered me again after that. Never.
Goddamn right.
Okay, so I'm gonna step in before we get into this lightning round. I'm gonna step in and say this. This was bro's trump card, y'all. Bro told everybody from his PO to the police, this shit ain't nothing but walk in the park to me, nigga. Once he got out, this last time, if these niggas want to house me for anything, I've seen this nigga get pulled over, y'all. Like, real life. Seen him get, man, what the fuck? All right, whatever. Fuck it, nigga. Just take me. I don't give a fuck. 3 months ain't shit. Y'all gonna give me for a violation? And they would just be like, hey, man, let this nigga go. Because he don't even want, like, we don't even want to file this paperwork. We don't even want to fuck with this militant ass nigga right here. Because that nigga used to be like, y'all
talking shit. Talking shit.
Y'all talking about 27 over 20? Just take me to jail, bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. This shit a walk in the park to me, nigga. You don't know me. And they used to be like, go home, Mr. Hughes.
Hey, those who
go
don't
the
know.
fuck home, Mr. Hughes.
Those who don't know.
That nigga, he don't give a fuck about saying, nigga, I will walk through this shit and with glass slippers, bitch ass nigga. And I bet you I won't break them.
Yeah, because you break down like Chicken George granddaughter.
Yeah, shit.
You remember when she said, he's like, come on down before we can get married. She said, you think I'm a married you?
Yeah.
You paid that white
man. So I will say this though.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
Yeah.
Bro got that gusto after he seen how bad I talked to police.
Yeah.
Because at first, bro used to be like, shut up.
Yeah.
I used to be like, man, fuck no.
Especially when we got that we was on Cleveland, we got those tickets. You took your tan, bro was like, shit, I gotta get the work, so I ain't gonna do it, we get another one.
Yeah.
He said, so I'm telling you that.
That was his told me.
Right now, y'all gonna catch me because I gotta go to work at 10 o'clock. Y'all about to catch me again.
So I told him, he said, I'm about to go give me another one.
You gonna give me another
Bro said, I ain't never seen nobody talk to the police like that.
Fuck you. Man, what you gonna do?
Hell yeah, I'm going right back. You gonna get another.
At the time, my license was suspended, but I still had to go to work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like, y'all about to get it again.
Yeah, get that bread.
Go ahead and give me my ticket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go about my business.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna see me tonight.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Until this shit is paid off.
Goddamn right.
Let's get into this lightning round.
All right, so lightning round. So let's do whatever the first thing that comes to your mind with these questions.
All right, this is what it is.
All right, we're gonna go from you to you. So, Verzuz is coming back with Cash Money versus No Limit. So, who you got?
Who I got? Do I have to choose?
You have to choose.
Between Cash Money and No Limit.
I have to choose.
You have to choose.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna go with, and I'm gonna tell you why when I'm going with them. I got to go with Cash Money. You know, the reason why I got to go with Cash Money is because Master P, he actually changed the game. Oh man, when it came to marketing, sales, and he put so much stuff out at one time. If you looked at his roster when he put something out, this man had a conglomerate of people.
He did.
He brought a lot of people in the game, man, and he said he rocked with one of the best that ever did it, which was Tupac, man. So shouts out to Master P, man. That's what I'm going with.
You're going with
And
no
I
limit.
no limit. I'm sorry. No limit. I'm sorry. No limit. We live. No limit. But what I'm saying is, Cash Money, I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I respect the grind, I respect the hustle. Shouts out to Baby and Son.
I'm taking my clap back.
Yeah.
You and Noriega be taking shit back like a motherfucker.
Hey, No Limit, man. I gotta go with No Limit.
No limit. You.
Cash Money.
Cash Money. Why?
Because when I read the book, Do You, Russell Simmons was like 52 years old at the time. He said out of 50-some years of his life, that's the only thing he regret for not signing Baby and Ronald Williams. You know what I'm saying? Because he judged them by how they came in the conference room just with white t-shirts and jeans on, and they were the smartest businessmen in the business. Another reason why, because they had one of the biggest tours with the Rough Riders, and everywhere they went on tour, I was there. From Little Rock, when my cousin Rich, the Factor, opened up for him, to Little Rock, to back to Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? So just a number of reasons. There was the known unknown. And another big thing, they were still going platinum without having hella hits on the Billboard.
Yeah, they were.
They're the reason why I got a Rolex right now.
And guess what? This dude is the one that put me on the Cash Money. Yeah. He said, "Nigga, you ain't heard that new shit?" I said, "What you talking about?"
And BG is my favorite.
He said, "Man, you ain't heard BG?" He said, "Man, that's hard."
BG is my favorite out of Hot Boys.
Hey, so I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. BG, if you ever catch this live, man, with Ish We Talk, man. Hey, listen, bro is the one who gave me that bag when I came to St. Louis, man. He gave you that Parker Bros outfit. You know what I'm saying? This is the man behind that. He did that. And he fucked with you, BG. You real talk.
So, I'm going Cash Money.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see me? I eat shit and talk rap. You see that 98 Mercedes on TV? I bought that. I had some felony charges. I fought that. Got sent to no return and still was brought back. Niggas threw some shot at me, Bodie. I called that. Got sent to no return but still was brought back. Come on, man. We ain't even about to be on that card. Listen.
You know, I didn't visit to know you.
I was about to say, listen, when I was a little jit, my brother he was coming home and sending me pictures. This is what I'm doing, bro. Yeah. And he was around niggas. When I finally got to be out and go and actually go to New Orleans myself, I got to meet the dude that was on all the ad-libs on the Cash Money albums when they was underground. And he had told me, I think I said this on this podcast before. When I was telling him, like, you know, we just want to see, he was like, Joey used to live over there, and people, you know, but all these niggas, like, baby just a mouth of this shit. Y'all need to be looking out for Slim.
Then you got to think like this too. Years, you know, you never knew. We went to the Bayou classes with the projects, and I remember the lady said Master P had bought them little things. Little toys and little things for the kids and you make all your projects. And she was like, "Oh, we got love for Missouri." So, you know, down the line, kind of find out baby got sisters and shit in Kansas City.
Yeah.
His daddy never was originally from, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. And another true story. I remember when baby them came to Kansas City, they had slugs and they had diamonds. When we was backstage with them, VIP, us and a couple of Kansas City ninjas with them diamonds in our mouth, we really inspired them to get them diamonds in their mouth.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that because I wasn't gonna say that, but I'll say this now just because you said that. We gonna put that step on that. Listen, we have a cousin by the name of. We just gonna call him Wheaton. Weethan got a mouth that I've seen him put in front of niggas that made all of these rap niggas shut the fuck up.
Hey man, pause.
And made them pause. Like we ain't on that.
Yeah,
but I'm saying they doubled down and did some shit with their grill.
They probably had some inspiration in Texas too, but I know for sure.
When
they would turn them like, damn, they got diamonds.
We was doing it.
Hey, listen.
He said they got diamonds in their slugs. They call they gold slugs.
Hey man, shout out to Derek Mason. Derek Mason made a lot of these rap niggas change their attire. And I mean it. When I say I'm talking about pointers, multiple.
We call them
on
bricks.
1 tooth.
I'm sorry, we call them bricks.
Yeah.
You get them, hey, I'm about to give me some bricks in my shit. Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you.
And that's my blood. And I'm just saying, that's
our
blood, man.
We was doing this shit for a long time. Uncle Terry, man, this is back in the 70s, 80s. He got, carrots and this shit. Uncle Terry still got them motherfucking carrots.
Yeah, Wayne and Wayne and Baby them wouldn't they wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for that. And I ain't saying it's just the Kansas City influence. That's just this one of those things that we did that most people don't know about.
That's gonna be a powerful versus.
Oh yeah,
that's probably gonna be the most streaming verses ever in history.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody always wanted to see them in the same building.
Yeah.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, though.
They both represent New Orleans, which I'm going to on Wednesday.
You going down there?
Yep.
Take me with you.
Man.
I was like, versus. I gotta work.
After this versus, that's when they're gonna come together.
So the whole thing in a nutshell is. So the whole thing in a nutshell is what a lot of people don't know is, Baby them wanted to sign with No Limit, but Master P knew that Baby was going to be a kingpin himself, and he
wanted to sign. He was going to sign Turk and Wayne.
Yeah,
Baby wasn't going to do no business with him.
No,
they were going to do business.
No, they were going to. Yeah, they were going to do real business.
No, Baby, look it up. Y'all got.
Yeah, you can look it up.
I looked it up, so I know. Like, and Baby even said it.
No, what I'm saying is, if that was going to happen, they would have been and did it.
No, hold on. When they first started,
that's when they first started, and that's what they had. Then they had, because you got to think, Baby them said P wasn't no street nigga, and P even said that, because Master P went to school with Ronald Neal, his big brother. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just like when I went down there. Man, Cash Money got way more love. I'm just being honest. I didn't see no limit billboards down there. Everything was Cash Money.
He's the ambassador of the
So
city.
look, I remember we standing around on Canal.
No.
Where it go down?
That's me, yeah.
I remember we standing on Canal Street, right?
Man.
So listen,
and he redid the Cali.
That's what I was about to say. You gotta get. It's not what you. It's not what you see. It's what is being done.
I said, damn. I heard motherfuckers say, the mayor coming. So I'm thinking they talking about a real fucking mayor and shit, right? So I'm like, I said, y'all. I looked over at this dude. He had like a motherfucking lowrider truck. All I'm talking about python leather all in that motherfucker.
He said python.
I said, man, damn, y'all mayor probably like that down this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, I'm mayor of Juvenile.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
Yeah. Hey, shouts out to Juvie, man.
Shouts out to the mayor, man.
Hey, Juvie the truth.
So this is what I'm saying though. Like at the end of the day, like it was one of those things where
Juvie the truth.
Even moving forward, it was one of those things where
Juvie is the truth.
Baby and Master P know at one point everybody used to think they was beefing, but
everyone no beef.
No, I'm just saying what people was thinking.
You know how you got to think like this: if me and you grew up together, you feel what I'm saying? Then I got rumors of you killing my my partner. You know, my cousin.
It was a circle.
There you go.
It was the same thing. I was sitting there explaining about those cars. You know what I'm saying? You got the head of the cars over here. You got the head of the car over here. Now, we are the head of the cars, and the people within our cars have individual beefs within different cars. You know what I'm saying? So, as the head of the cars, we got to separate the bullshit from what's important, which is the business. That's why I said No Limit, because the business, man.
Well, let's do this.
No, you can't
Okay,
take
so
nothing.
No. I said I'm not taking
hold
nothing.
on,
Careful.
hold on.
I ain't taking nothing.
Hold on, because I ain't put in mine yet.
Cash money.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
I'm
ain't
from
putting
Cash
mine
Money.
yet.
I was about to say, I was about to say we gotta put Lindsay out
Yeah,
there.
go ahead, Lindsay. Go ahead.
I don't have a dog in the fight. I love them both equally.
Yeah, me too.
However, I'm rolling with No Limit.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the business. If you go to Ice Cream Man, if you go to Mr. Serve On shit, to the Cain and Abel shit, to the Steve Murder shit, to the Mystical shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the early shit, like Young Bleed, all that shit is hard.
It's hard.
If you go to that shit,
it's hard.
you can't do nothing but win. And he got Snoop.
And you talking about True?
Oh
man, True. TRU.
But you got to think like this.
That shit was hitting in the fucking 90s.
You can name all them artists, bro.
Yeah.
All them artists that man had on their roster. And Cash Money only had the hot boys.
Yeah.
The big timers, which is him, Manny Fresh.
Me and you about to be on the same page.
I'm talking about sold down there more records than all them motherfuckers.
Hold up. And guess what? This is. I'm not taking nothing. We together. We together with them when we come to No Limit.
It's 2 and 2.
I'm saying the same thing what they saying because Cash Money, they handle business. And guess what? Big Bro, Master P, when he got up there and he received his award, he said, "Man, I want to give a shout out to Cash Money."
He said, "The new kids on the block."
Because they handled they motherfucking
you know
business.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all know the saying.
It
ain't how you start, it's how you
they
finish.
Yeah.
So you got to think
they
like
did
this.
that. Yeah.
My thing is this. They was the underdogs. You know what I'm saying?
They fucking
even when Pete was breaking, because you got to think. Bro, I had I'm talking about, man, every CD Master P ever came up, I went to go get, I was a Master P fan, but my thing is this.
Yeah, but what we're not doing is talking about the business.
We're talking about no money. We're talking about sports. You're talking about stats and championships,
but then you also got to play to the crowd, too. If you get a crowd that is some real, authentic, No Limit fans, and they get to playing that Mr. Serve On Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. If you get to playing Ice Cream Man, if you get to playing I'm Bowdy, if you get to playing how they do that there,
you know
if you get to playing Down for My Niggas, like, come on now.
Guess what? That's why No Limit couldn't get a tour.
They had
nobody didn't want to do it. They did it one time. Me and X just talked about it. They did it one time. No, listen. Hey, bad motherfucker.
Yeah, she's bad. Shout out to me.
Shout out to me. And then you got to think like this. Hold on.
Mac.
Hold on. Another thing. Beach by the pound. How many producers? 3.
Yeah.
Cash Money didn't have Manny Fresh.
Now.
Oh, and Manny Fresh talked this
even
shit.
shoot off of this. I would just say this.
But y'all not gonna act y'all not gonna act like KLC did not walk for Manny Fresh to run though.
We not saying that. We not saying that. What I'm saying is, hold on, bro.
He had 3 producers.
Hold on, bro.
Cash Money had 1.
Y'all see where we going with this? I know we got some more light.
Don't say nothing else.
Yeah.
We got some.
The only thing I'll say in this on this verse is, for me, is between No Limit and Cash Money. It is one artist that overtopped everybody.
Who? Snoop?
Wayne.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hold on, because
I'm gonna get on my soapbox.
And not just
Let me get on my soapbox.
Go ahead.
Let me get on my soapbox. Now, at the fact of this alone, when we're getting on the No Limit roster and the Cash Money roster, what has brought in more revenue on top of diamond plaques?
No, listen. This you heard what she said?
It's Wayne.
This she hold up. This she said. She said. Then you got the Young Bleed. You got the Mystical. Guess what? When they had the verses, Young Bleed just died. Mystical ain't gonna be there. So when they run out of all that gas, what they gonna come with that hootie hoo? That's when that shit start going to dirt. Cash Money still got shit to this day. Lifestyle. They gonna bring Thug on and kill it. Come on, man.
I didn't even get on that hot horse.
Man.
I didn't even get on the rich life.
Nigga,
I didn't get on the rich young life.
Then Juvie by herself. Soldier Rags. 400 degrees. G Code.
I'm just saying.
English.
All I'm saying is, I think the versus battles
it's gonna be a good one. Guess what?
It's gonna be great.
Cash Money's gonna ride the gas, dog.
Now they gonna give you that. They gonna give you all the underground hits that y'all love. Every shit that y'all love.
What you gonna do?
They gonna give you
that. They wanna hear that shit.
Yeah, they want. Yeah.
Don't know what,
but they
gonna want to hear that
though. Like it's gonna be a fight to the death.
Well, I tell you what.
But they
only thing I can't do is wait too.
They gonna want to hear that way better though.
Hold on. What were you saying?
I just can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see it.
This shit about October what?
And when they come, I'm gonna be front row.
You know what I think though?
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think they're gonna throw a monkey wrench in it.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's gonna happen, bro.
Nah, I don't know.
The papers is signed. So,
got a question. They can redeem.
They got a question.
What's the question? What's the question?
Do y'all think C Murder gonna join in on the live?
I would love him to. But
he ain't.
Them people are something special.
That's hold on.
Them people are something special.
Hold on,
That's another thing why No Limit is gonna fail.
Hold on.
No.
Come on. Say, I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Another reason why No Limit is gonna fail is because listen, you got C Murder, who is the backbone of No Limit, who his brother didn't even go to backing on it. Not saying that he had to get him out of jail, but to even stand behind him.
Just abuse it though. We just
on the music alone.
Listen,
C Murder can't do it.
No. C Murder first CD would go. The true group Silk. C Murder.
I tell you who could do it. I tell you who could do it. Listen, while they talking, I can tell you who could do it. Mystical. Mystical was doing numbers. I know he is there. That's what I said.
Hold on. Your bleed is dead. Mystical was hold up. Mystical in jail. So guess what?
Time out.
Hold on. Time out.
I didn't know Young Bleed died.
Yes.
When did he die?
Rest in peace,
Young Bleed. Like a week or two ago.
Rest in peace, Young Bleed.
I seen it.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Rest in peace to Young Bleed.
So listen. So all them hits you name it.
They can still be.
They never had. Yeah, but what I'm saying is
nobody's there to perform.
No.
Let me ask you a
This is what I'm trying to say. At the all them glamorous hits they got, the motherfucker they can bring that motherfucker. They had that one hit. Chopper style, chopper. After that, they was dead.
You're not gonna do that.
Cash Money still got shit going on. Come on, man. Right after this thing.
First off,
am I lying, bro?
No, that song still running.
Look it up.
That song
Chopper style. What? Chopper.
I gotta
Come
go.
on, man. You can't put that up against Turk.
Nah.
No, don't do this one.
Okay.
You can't go. Come on, man. Listen.
That's the last. Listen. Am I gonna?
Hold on.
I'm gonna fuck this up.
Even with Romeo's run. His run didn't last like Bow Weezy's. So what I'm saying, after they run out all that gas, guess what? Cash Money still gonna be on that motherfucking stage. Still rocking. I'm talking about Cash Money, they'll go over here. Woo! What we gonna do?
Hey, you stupid as a motherfucker.
That is not going to happen.
No.
That Lil Wayne got plethora. Then y'all got to think.
Okay, so what we're not going to do is Lil Wayne
the
versus to death. It's not a Lil Wayne versus. It's a Cash Money
versus. It don't matter. You think Lil Wayne ain't going to sing none of his songs?
Of course he's going to sing, but we're not going to Lil Wayne
the quarter and all this shit was on Cash Money.
He's an alien for real. I think he's from another place.
Then you forgot. You remember? He said they got Snoop. They got Mac 10.
Yeah.
Remember Mac 10 was signed with Cash Money.
And Mac 10 didn't do no numbers with Cash Money.
Yes, he did.
What do you do?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Look it up. Look it up.
Y'all telling me he did?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did do numbers.
What
he had a one album deal and it did numbers.
Man.
I only remember seeing that.
He did one album.
I'm just looking forward to it because I rock with both of them. But bro's a fucking music connoisseur, man. With a lot of stuff that I would play in my ride because I kept slapping my shit. You know what I'm saying? With me and Lil Bro, we had the Regal. We had slapping that motherfucker. We riding around with So Def. We was doing Outkast. We doing UGK. We had Ghetto Boys. Man, our list has been off the off the rocker, man. And shit. Shouts out to my little bro, man.
Listen, look at a thing like this. Like say, let's just say if and they couldn't even do it because DMX ain't here. So let's just say this. This is what I'm trying to say, y'all.
Yeah.
Out of all them fucking jams, if you look on the net right now, Juvenile and BG still got talking about some hard shit right now.
Hey man, I told you. Hey, listen, I told you. I'm following it. I'm following Juvie. Hey, listen, Juvie doing it. Juvie doing his own. What's that thing when you ride in the car and somebody on the side they doing the acapella thing?
The Cadillac.
Man, listen, Juvie in his own whip going on. Listen, he going on.
Even Pete, right?
Yeah.
Got a number of albums where
Yeah.
He gets sexy, but what I'm saying is this: even out of his catalog alone, right? Just out of his catalog alone. Now let's just see P's catalog. Then look up BG catalog.
Yeah.
BG got more albums than Juvenile and all them niggas.
Yep.
Dog.
Yeah.
So
when I got introduced with Hot Boys,
I ain't even gonna lie.
Lil Wayne. When I was so far back with Cash Money. Lil Wayne and BG was a group called the BGs.
Yep. I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I brought all them around to all my, you know what I'm saying? Because me and Brother Jay used to always go to 7 Heaven every day, all day. Yeah. And I'll never forget. It's like, damn, who was these niggas, man?
Yeah. So
you feel me?
I was about to say, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's one thing about my brother that I love, and he'll contest it that you know I'm not lying. My brother said, the first time he found out I was rapping, he said, nah. Because he heard me rap one time, and then he heard me rap on another bar, and he was like, nah, fuck that. He said, bro, you don't be cussing. Wayne don't cuss either. Y'all the same age, nigga. Stop cussing in your shit. Yeah. I never cussed in a bar until I became 25 years old because of bro.
Yeah.
Because bro said it, bro.
I told you the music.
Bro, listen to that. Bro heard me rap.
One album deal, Mac 10, Bang a Ball.
Yeah, listen. Bro heard me rap.
I'm saying it.
Hey, listen, this dude knows his music. Hey, listen, when we have our podcast and everything like that, that's why I let him. Hey, listen, that's why he's the journalist.
He said
that's why he drive, man.
Yeah, he told me.
Listen, I have no problem with that.
He said, bro, you ain't got nah. And he was like, nigga, you be cussing for what?
Yeah.
He said, then you ain't got to cuss.
Yeah.
Wayne don't cuss.
Yeah.
Y'all the same age, nigga.
Yeah. Gonna find out that it was in Wayne's contract. His mama that wanted to cuss.
Right.
But he was so cold you couldn't even tell.
And
Wayne's first album that he cussed with was
Lights Out.
The Block is Hot.
No, he did that on one song, and that was Fuck the World.
He
said, I don't curse, but in this verse, man, fuck the world.
Well, Wayne, as big as you is, hey man, don't rock with
the reason why he got to get out laugh like that with Lights Out because he was out of his age, he's out of his contract.
Yeah, he was an adult at that point. You know so I have another comment. It says, "Hey, tell them niggas that I really appreciate this show. They some cool cats."
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Stay on task, big dog. Stay on task. You know what I mean?
So
I mean, if you authentic with the Parker Bros, then you already know what I be talking about. You know, I be keeping it real. I'm just literally with my brothers. I'm with my brother from another mother, and I'm actually with my brother from my mother.
Yeah.
All right, so where can we find you guys?
Oh. You want to do it like how we do it? You want to take them there? Take them there real quick. Take them there real quick about the journalists. Let's go.
I'm February the journalist.
And I'm Bon Don, the mediator. And we are the Authentic Social Club podcast, man. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you can also voice your comments. You know what I'm saying? Send us a line, send us your videos, send us whatever you're trying to do on the Authentic Social Club at gmail.com. And always stay the fuck on task, man.
Certified gold.
Listen, at the Authentic Social Club podcast on YouTube, man. Follow us, man. You know what it is. Hey, man.
Right now the desk at 11 million.
Yeah, let's
11 million streams.
Let's go.
Mac 10
In
selling
total,
11
Mac 10 has
million.
sold nearly 11 million records.
Yeah, in
Hey,
total.
shouts out
to
Mac
50,
10,
50,
man.
11 albums.
His album with
And the West
Cash
Side
Money.
Connection.
and he sold like
all that is
50,000.
in there. Right. By himself.
That's good.
Hey, that's
It's hard to get gold
albums.
albums.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah. Straight up, it's hard to get gold album.
But
Like
he
it's
had,
hard to
like,
get a
so many
motherfucking
years
YouTube
of
plaque.
Hey,
But
listen.
okay.
Once bro be on the soapbox, he on the soapbox.
It sure is.
Alright,
No,
you
she
can have Mac
goes.
10.
He
You
goes.
can have
You
Mac 10.
got to.
That boy
You know
goes.
what I'm saying?
He
That
goes.
was a good check for Mac 10.
Hell
What
yeah.
album did.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
See, goddamn right.
he bypassed everything that we was talking about and was like, I'm gonna stick on that.
Right.
No, she told me to look it up.
Yeah. Goddamn right.
So, Jerry's final thoughts.
Ooh. So thank you, Authentic Podcast, man. I'm like I'm totally enamored right now. Like for real.
Everything authentic.
You guys are bosses.
Everything authentic.
My Jerry's final thought is this. And it's one of those things where it's a shameless plug, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. We all go through this rigmarole of what life is. What a lot of us are scared of is we don't want to understand what our mortality rate is. At one point, we're gonna die.
Thanks.
So what we need to do is start understanding that before we get to that point, we need to make something happen. I'm not saying that you have to be the greatest. I'm not saying you have to be the one that everybody talks about, but you have to make sure that before you check out, your family is always taken care of. If you don't know how to do that, get involved. Talk to me on the Issue We Talk. Hit me up on TikTok. Talk to me on Instagram. Anywhere. Let me help you make sure that when you check out, man, people don't be doing the struggling. And the reason why I say this because I want to be totally authentic with everybody is I never want anything to happen to you and your family have to do fish fries in order to bury you. It's a way that we can look out for that. And I don't have the superior way, but I have a superior way that you can do that. Hit me up. Let me walk you through the process. Let me give you the people that you need to talk to, not only to help you do that, but also let me look out for you to invest. Because what a lot of people don't understand is what happens when you outlive your money. That's the thing that people forget, that people don't even think about. So say you got 200 grand and you like, yeah, when I die, that's going to go into my baby. What happens when you turn 75 and your baby is 45 and you only got $200,000? Let me show you how to make that money work. And that's my final thought. I want y'all to get through certain ordeals. And as always, take care of yourself and others.
All right. So this was episode 178 of the Ish We Talk, and we will see you guys for episode 179. Bye.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stay on tag.